Have you done training today?
Yeah, it's just training.
Has it been alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I ask why they're dressed in the different uniform that we don't normally see?
I'm not too sure. That's not us though.
Oh, is it not police?
No, I think that's the army. I'm not too sure.
Oh, right.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, brilliant.
We don't train with them, so we've got all different sites.
Okay.
So I'm not too sure where they've come from or who they are.
Yeah.
It's not a net issued uniform at all, is it?
No.
You never have to wear that.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just interested. We're like geeks, really.
Yeah. Okay then, thank you very much.
No worries.
You take care.
How you going? All right.
How are you? You okay?
Yeah, they're alright. What are you doing down here?
Pardon?
What are you doing down here?
Oh, just chilling.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Just saw you filming, that's all. We're just curious as to why.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just having a look round, that's all.
Okay.
Oh, they can get the house.
Right, okay, look, sorry chaps, right, this is how it works. This is a very big police space.
Yeah.
It deals with a lot of stuff, alright, so there's going to be security issues in and around it. If we see a couple of people filming,
Yeah.
it makes us suspicious. Now you might be completely...
Stop there 1 second. No. Stop there 1 second. She needs to tell me something first.
You might be...
Whoa, hold on. No. Hold on.
Reason for what you're doing.
Listen.
Why we're talking to you is because it makes us a bit suspicious.
Suspicious is not a crime.
I'm not saying it is, but it makes us a bit suspicious that someone's filming this area because it's so prominent as a police site, okay? Which is why we're talking to you. So I'm
Sorry
Martin.
to interrupt you.
This is Alex. Not interrupting, I'm Martin, this is Alex. We're from the Mounted Branch and this is why we're talking to you, okay?
Okay.
So if you could just give us an explanation
No,
of
first,
why you're doing
would you
what
like to
you're
tell us something?
Can you just answer my question?
No, it won't go any further until you tell us something. You need to tell us something.
We really need you to answer.
No, we don't answer questions on a public footpath.
Okay.
If you tell us something first, we might have an amicable conversation with you. Have you got something to tell us?
Go on then.
Have you
Have I
anything?
got something to tell you?
Yeah. You're on about us recording.
Alright guys, today we are diving into a tense encounter outside a major police training site, where two members of the public simply filming in public quickly attract police attention. What starts as a casual conversation instantly shifts when officers admit the filming makes them suspicious. The auditors calmly push back, reminding police that suspicion alone is not a crime. Within moments, body-worn cameras are activated, tension rises, and the tone of the encounter completely changes.
I told you what we've got to tell you.
You're on about us recording, and you've got to tell us at the first available opportunity you're recording us.
Let's start in a recording. NSPC body warm. Start being recording syndrome. Oh right, okay.
That's why we interrupted you. It wasn't being ignorant, or
My colleague there is just letting you know about the...
Okay.
Yeah, oh, right.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
did you know about this?
just before we continue with the conversation,
Yeah.
is there anything you want to say to my colleague on that matter?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What, that you're being body worn videoed and recorded?
Yeah.
Just, have you read what
Thank
it
you,
says?
thank you.
Very
need to-
briefly, yeah.
Well, this one, you're wanting something from us,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
need to at least.
No, that's
100%.
okay.
We're not running away or anything
No,
like
that's
that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Alright, so we've got
Totally.
over that matter,
Yeah.
So we're just literally having a look around. If we find something, let go of this please.
yeah, okay,
And
yeah.
if we find anything interesting on our day out today, like the horses and the training ground that you've got here,
Yeah.
we're making a video, that's all.
Ah,
about
okay.
it. That's all.
Is that for anyone in particular?
Just for us.
Just for us.
For your own
Yeah.
benefit?
And who are you guys? When you say us, like what?
Yeah.
Members of
say
public.
us as in-
Just video makers, members
Yeah.
of the public, whatever you want to call us today. We've got no title.
Who watches the video?
Well, that depends who we show it to.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like,
Do they
who
get
not
posted
decided.
online, or
Oh, okay.
how does it work?
Well, it depends. If I find something of like a house fire or something, I might sell it to a newspaper. If I find a police station with some training going on, I might show it to my...
So
It depends what-
thank you. So the fact that you've got that and you're got that in such a sort of like show me state means you've been stopped before. Do you
No,
do
No.
do you film?
You guys
from
film
inside?
us, but we're not allowed to film things that we want.
Yeah.
No,
Oh no, we're not saying you're not allowed to.
In this section, the conversation turns toward transparency and recording rights. The auditors challenge the officers for not immediately informing them about the body-worn cameras, while also explaining they are simply creating videos for recreational purposes. Police continue probing about where the footage goes and who watches it, but the auditors push back firmly, pointing out the irony of officers recording the public while questioning citizens for filming in return.
What
We
I'm
just
saying.
wanted to have a chat
Many
about
people-
it.
No, no, but,
Not allowed.
this man's attitude, come on, like we have to listen to him. We could. That also, he's got information there. We can actually walk away from you.
Yeah,
As if we're not being
you could.
detained.
You're not being detained, no.
Well, we can just walk away now. But that we
You
want.
could do, but then that's going to make us be even.
It doesn't
more
matter.
suspicious,
Well, then
isn't it?
you're going to follow us back up the road. You just need to have a better approach next time. I think so. I think so.
We've been
Agree to
quite
disagree.
upfront.
I think that.
You was very polite. What I'm saying is
okay,
the attitude. We must understand. We don't have to understand anything. We just if we're doing a lawful
For
activity.
conversation to go anywhere, we've got to understand each other, haven't we? So let's forget
it
about
depends
that
from
now.
what-
You got to understand in this day and age, with everything that happens, if we see people filming prominent buildings and stuff like that, we're going to be suspicious. That's a normal thing to think, isn't it? Okay.
But in our eyes,
Yeah,
why would
okay.
you walk by something so interesting and not get
No.
No, I totally get that.
Yeah,
I
okay,
totally
well,
get
we've got
that.
two points of view, and that's what
once
we're
we've
talking
had a
about, and that's what
we're
conversation,
trying to
then
bottom
that's
out.
Yeah.
understood,
All
isn't
right?
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But prior to that conversation, we don't know that, do we? Prior to stopping and chatting to you, we don't know anything about this situation really. So until we learn more about the situation, a bit more about what you're doing and why you're here, then we're kind of be a bit more like, okay, that's fine, or maybe it's not fine. But until we ask some questions and have a chat,
The guidance says that we don't have to
don't have-
account for what we're doing in a public space. So basically, if what you deem is suspicious just by having a camera and pointing it at your building from an outside perspective, we don't deem that as like because we're not doing anything like out of the ordinary in regards to suspicion. We're
we
just
can have a conversation, can't we? As like,
you can, but
Not
the guidance does
about
actually
it.
say that if about social media vloggers and stuff,
Just talk.
it basically says that we should be just left alone.
Things begin escalating here as the auditors remind police they are not detained and are legally free to walk away at any moment. The officers defend their actions by saying filming outside a sensitive police site naturally raises suspicion. But the auditors argue lawful activity should not automatically trigger intervention. The disagreement over public filming rights and police authority becomes sharper, turning a simple chat into a heated debate.
okay, but we are allowed to have a conversation with you.
You can have a conversation,
Yeah.
but the reason why I was interrupting him
Yeah.
is because I couldn't help over here. You're putting your body cam on,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And you're quizzing us about using the same device. Oh, all right, we're not pointing it at you in
Because it's a
particular.
sensitive police building. That's all.
Sensitive.
You know
Well,
that, isn't
it's like that's like Johnson's baby cream, isn't it? You know, everything's sensitive these days. Like.
But you must understand the way the world works, yeah?
Well, no,
And
that-
that obviously people want to film police buildings, police vehicles for not very good reasons, for not very nice reasons.
Well,
For
we
things
don't know about that
for
because
things
we
like
haven't got that.
hostile reconnaissance, even though you might not be doing that and you might not have that mindset, and that might be the furthest thing from your intention, that still is something that happens in the world.
Yeah, but hostile.
Do you get that?
Yeah, but
You see what I
hostile
mean?
reconnaissance, is it done by? Is it usually done in this way that we've got our
It's
faces
done in
uncovered?
all sorts of ways. There's no way it's not done in this way or that way.
But it's not usually done in this way, is it? You know,
can be
because
done in
but
any
basically
way,
we've walked past God knows how many cameras, and there's that many cameras today.
Yeah.
That auto recognition for facial recognition. So we believe when we've been in the town and everything like that.
Yeah.
I reckon the police already know who everybody is anyway, because we haven't hidden
don't
we
know.
haven't hidden ourselves by coming
No,
here.
but the thing is, as a police officer, you can't sit back on your rest on your laurels and think, oh, another police officer might know that, because they might not.
But how about
Work on might. You've got to kind of look into things a bit more, otherwise we wouldn't really be doing our job properly.
yeah? But your job is to
what I mean?
tackle real suspicion and prevent crime and stuff like
Once
that.
we've
But here
ascertained that
there
you're
is no
not
issue.
real suspicion, then that's fine, isn't it? But until we talk, we don't know that, do we? We don't know that from a distance. We'll just look in until we chat and go, hi, how are you? What are
Oh
you
well,
doing
yeah,
here?
chat. It's just
Then obviously we learn more information. Until you glean that information as a police officer, you're ignorant, and you can't stay ignorant. You've got to look into things.
no,
That's
but
your job.
I don't like to be told
Do you know
like
what I mean?
we
Does
must
that make sense?
understand.
Does
You
that
know,
make
like
sense
why
to
are you here? It's like if you
But
can have a
that's only-
conversation,
that's only
like
fair enough to explain to you why we're doing what we're doing. That's just us being upfront and honest and saying, right, this is where we're coming from.
yeah, well, like I say, there's no suspicion.
No, that's fine.
There's nothing that we're doing that should raise suspicion for you to challenge us filming a public building that's paid for by the taxpayers.
I would come and have a conversation with anyone member of the public that I saw hanging around and filming outside the police building.
You would?
I would. Just have a conversation.
Well, so why don't you...
There's nothing wrong with me doing that. There's nothing illegal about me doing that. There's nothing
There isn't, no.
untoward about me doing that. That is just purely me as a police officer doing my job.
Okay.
And if I wasn't doing that, I'd be neglecting my job. And I wouldn't
Is there
be doing
no
my
chance
job.
that you could just read the NPC guidelines?
This is where the encounter becomes far more serious. Officers start discussing hostile reconnaissance and possible terrorism concerns linked to filming police property, while the auditors strongly reject the comparison. The debate intensifies as police insist they cannot ignore suspicious behavior, but the auditors repeatedly cite official guidance protecting public photography and citizen journalism. Both sides dig in, creating one of the most tense exchanges of the entire interaction.
And then
No, I'm
that
quite
should...
open to doing that.
And if you read that,
Yeah.
the guidance says if we ain't raising suspicion in regards to the things that you mentioned,
Right.
hostile reconnaissance.
Yeah, no, I can see that now,
You know,
because I've stopped and chatted to you.
the big T word,
Yeah.
you know, and all that stuff. If we don't appear to be that, and we're actually filming openly, and we're, you know, we're not secretly doing stuff, then, you
It
know,
doesn't have to be secret though for it to be suspicious.
miss, I don't think the way we're acting and hanging about for a long period of time, we're not in a rush to go anywhere.
No,
I
that's
don't
really-
think that's how someone
I
would
get that, I totally
operate.
appreciate
And we're
that.
being totally honest, and we're
I think
filming.
there's a car just going to come out of there. Do you want to just... I think you need to come out.
We're filming for our own recreational
Yeah, no, I
purposes.
totally get that.
Yeah,
I'm
but there's a
just
story
wanting
as
to
well.
understand.
Are you aware of the story of the petrol bombs?
No.
Pill cars been set alight by.
Again?
We read a story
Yeah.
online
Yeah.
that there's a pill car has been set on fire
Oh, okay.
by constables on training.
Right.
They would use the word
Something in the media
like a
about
drunken.
that. Right.
It's an investigation, so we can't speculate to say.
Yeah.
You know, we just wanted to get a story of the whole place. You know,
Oh, okay, yeah.
it's a famous place. This is where you do a lot of your training.
I don't think, to be perfectly honest, you're going to see a lot from where
Oh, we are. I'm gonna get a drone up in a minute.
you can get... You're going to get a drone
Yeah,
up?
drone's going over.
Okay, right. That's probably not going to help the
Why?
situation, is it?
What do you mean now? What?
Because
I'm being honest.
that isn't like ideal, is it? You putting a drone up above a police premises.
Well, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just check the area because we basically go off.
Have you got drone with you?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in my bag. So we just have to stick to the rules ourselves, you know, because
Yeah.
we got the CAA, you know.
What do you use? Is it YouTube or mainly? Things go out these days, don't they?
Maybe Tinder. You never know.
Maybe Tinder.
Whatever that is, I've just heard it being floated about, you know. So yeah, basically, in this area, there's no restrictions for drone flying.
Okay.
Speed limit's 15 kph, so it's got to be under like 26. So we're actually in good territory for getting it up. Because I bet it looks a lot better from above.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get much this afternoon, to be honest.
Pardon?
You're not going to get much.
Well, I'm glad the horses have gone. We don't want them to be scared, do we? Or would they get scared by a drone? That's a good question, actually. So, if there was one...
Honest, all the work our horses do, a drone they'd be fine with that.
They'd be fine with
Yeah,
that,
they're pretty good.
would they?
You go, we'll go back to
No,
work.
I'm putting my drone back up.
You can't. You got
I
to show
can.
the horses.
Because we don't come really close anyway. We're up in air, like,
Yeah.
but the sound of it, would that not scare them? Ah, brilliant, bingo. Right, Lovey, thanks for your time. CO14.
The atmosphere changes dramatically once the auditors explained they were actually looking into reports involving a police vehicle incident connected to the site. But the real escalation comes when one of them reveals plans to launch a drone nearby. Officers immediately become more cautious, questioning the legality and safety of flying over the area. Despite the concern from police, the auditors calmly insist they know the drone laws and are operating completely within regulations.
24. But yeah, just if you ever speak to people in the future, just try and warn them about the body worn, you know, because it is important.
Are we going to work out who these chaps are? No?
Unless you want to tell us who you are? Do you want to tell us who you are?
Am I obliged to, sir?
No, but if we start, I'm not too far about that, mate.
Well,
Look, thank you. Sorry, that was rude. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
It clearly says
what we think, mate. Yeah, I'm not worried about what that says.
You should be.
No, I'm not.
It could help you.
If we think that you're up to no good, then we'll detain you under Section 43 of the terrorism.
Crack on, sir. That's the end of our conversation we're having with you. That is like that. That is. I won't talk to him. I wouldn't talk to him.
Make sure I'm out. You're not detaining me, obviously. I'm not detaining you. No, I'm worried about you taking over. So anyway, just if you want to read it, am I out your shop?
Go on. Yeah. Go on.
If you want to read it, it's got lots in here
Can we
about.
get the others over with radio?
What for?
I'm just talking to my colleague, but thank you.
Wait.
If you feel the auditor's behaviour may represent a genuine security risk to personal. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act should be used as a last resort, only when reasonable suspicion exists. You should consider other possible remedies such as the Antisocial Behaviour Act 2014, if applicable.
This section marks the turning point where the conversation shifts from uneasy to openly confrontational. Police ask the auditors to identify themselves, but the request is refused since no legal obligation exists. That refusal quickly leads to direct mentions of Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, with officers suggesting detention could happen if suspicion increases. The tension spikes instantly as the auditors challenge the threat head-on instead of backing down.
Thank you for familiarising me with that, but I'll do what I think's right. And
So, do you suspect us of being a terrorist? Whoa.
Well, that's what I'm working out.
There are no powers prohibiting the taking of photographs, film or digital images in a public place. Therefore, members of the public and press should be not prevented from doing so. Their images, we need their cooperation with the media and the amateur photographers like ourselves. They play a vital role as their images help us identify criminals. We must acknowledge that citizen journalism is a feature of modern life, and police officers are now photographed and filmed more than ever. Unnecessarily restricting photography, whether for the casual tourist or professional, is unacceptable, and it undermines public confidence in the police service. Once an image has been recorded, the police have no power to delete or confiscate without a court order. There's so much guidance been issued by the NPCC which is in our favour. We're citizen journalists. We're out creating content of anything we find interesting. I've already mentioned to you next door also with the conveyor belts.
I get that. All right,
so my friend, we've told you far more than we need to, and you're still going down Section 43.
The fact that you're carrying that round with you tells me that you get stopped quite a bit.
We're trying to stop it, mate.
It doesn't have to be that way, though.
100%. Okay.
We don't trust. We don't trust.
Not going to let this go on. Okay. Al, what are you saying, mate? Okay. All right. Thanks for your time.
Right, talk on then, please. No, you've upset me.
I don't care.
You can understand.
I'm not here to upset you.
Yeah, but can you understand why you might be? Because you've gone too far, mate.
You was perfect, right?
You haven't been detained. We're having a conversation.
Now the auditors completely flipped the pressure back onto police by reading official NPCC guidance directly to the officers themselves. The guidance clearly explains that photography and filming in public places are lawful and should not be unnecessarily restricted. While officers continue referencing terrorism powers, the auditors argue that citizen journalism is protected and important. At this point, the encounter becomes a battle between police discretion and public rights.
Said from the start, nothing to do with
if you're that easily upset,
but we didn't. And despite us going out of our way to tell you more,
2, 3.
You're still going on about Section 43.
If this lady wasn't here, you'd be rogue today. You would go
After
rogue.
we've been so reasonable with you.
You would. Honestly.
I don't understand your reaction if we'd used that power, but you haven't.
You were very close then.
You stopped him.
We're just talking about
You actually stopped him. You saved us.
We have a thing called discretion, so that is an option. But we're just having a conversation about it.
You actually saved us from being searched.
No need to be upset.
Honestly, Livy.
Okay.
Well,
we've explained ourselves really politely and really thoroughly.
I'm sorry.
I've got to thank you, miss.
So,
you saved him from searching and handcuffing me, perhaps.
We need to get our horses back.
Get him gone, please. This guy's not bloody trustworthy around me.
Understand his frustration.
We're not getting anyone gone. We just got.
You were so close. You said get the others out the van.
You don't know why I said that, and I did say that for certain reasons and different things like that. But it doesn't matter, okay? The whole point about this was to keep it calm and try and find some middle ground.
We was calm when we was on our own, filming, until you come over.
Likewise, and we're all human. Do we agree on that? Or do you want to argue about that?
Well,
we are all human, so let's take that as we are all human now. We agree on that.
How do you know what I identify as?
Thanks for your time. All right.
Thank you.
See you later. And I suspect I'll see you around.
You won't.
Okay.
You won't see me around.
Take care.
2223. We're going to go to the terrorism act there. I love your shoes, sir.
So close was he, to using section 43. He even asked his colleague to get the others.
And if that lady actually stopped him from abusing laws, didn't she?
Yep, she certainly did.
The final moments bring the entire confrontation to its peak. The auditors accuse one officer of coming dangerously close to abusing terrorism powers, even claiming another officer may have prevented a Section 43 search from happening. Tempers rise, trust completely breaks down, and both sides stand firm on their positions. In the end, the interaction closes with frustration, sarcasm, and lingering tension. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.